Hi everyone, this is Ramona coming back at you once again. I just wanted to say before I go on a tangent about my diary, because this is going to be a diary confession number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on, I don't know when I can, because it just seems like every time I attempt to purchase like a camera or something like that, some expense comes up. Like I just had to get like a mattress set and whatever, because I gave my son mine. But anyways, I know that it's very annoying watching me and then it freeze frames. I've noticed that, like, it freeze frames. I get it, I understand. That's annoying for me as well. It was funny the other day because I looked at I was watching one of my old videos and it freeze framed me with me doing like this. I was like, oh hell no. I'm like, as soon as I can, I'm getting myself a freaking camera, yo. I'm not trying to look stupid. But the good thing is that I know how to laugh at myself. Yes, I do. Anyway, I'm like popping these. Okay, so this is my diary, so I'm going to do the big confession. Well, okay, so I've been like really busy, and my first confession video, like I had said that like I have friends moving away, and so yeah, this is like last week was a crazy thing where I was just busy like every single day. It was just nuts. And like Thursday was like okay, so I was helping out. I was going to my friend, helping her out, like cleaning up and get packing things up and what have you. And then like the following, that was on a Wednesday, and then on Thursday we did like a oh, my phone. We did a going away party, which it turned into from one kind of thing into another kind of thing. Now, I thought it was just only going to be 3, perhaps 4 people going, and we were just going to have like something intimate, like just a small little get together. Not even necessarily a party, just a get together, a small group of people, you know. And I was going to be there for like a couple of hours. It was in a midweek, so I mean, I have children, they have children, so it's just like we all need to like wrap it up early, you know what I mean? But it turned into something. It turned into something a whole lot bigger. So I went there. When I got there, there were like 3 people. Then knocks came out the door, and like another person came in. Then another person, then another one, and then another one, and it just turned into like this big thing. The stereo came on. The stereo came on, and the drinks came out, and I'm like. Oh. Now, so I had some drinks, which would have been fine. Let me just tell you, I had an amazing time last night. I mean, Thursday night. I had an amazing time. It was really fun. It was so much fun. It was around a bunch of people that I really like, you know, and so that makes it even more fun because you can just like bring down your inhibitions. You know what I mean? Like you. You can just be yourself, and I was just like, oh, we just partied. Then the hard liquor came out. And then I was like, I want more, I want more. Oh my god, I got so drunk. Long story short, okay, so I don't know, just everybody had a lot of fun. But long story short, I left there. And then I went to another get together. It was cray. And yeah, you know, I had like a lot of fun. Now, I'm not like I'm not with anybody, so I'm definitely not being intimate with anybody. But like when I get drunk and I'm just like laughing and having a good time and da 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 da, I'm just all over the place. I'm having so much fun living it up. It feels like you just had sex. I don't know if that's just like too much information right there, but it does. Like I feel like the next day I'm like all happy and I feel like totally released and stress free and like I feel like down. I can take on the world, y'all. Oh, you know. Okay. Okay. So, what happened? Yeah, it was just a crazy night. I finally got home. I got home like around 3 o'clock in the morning. So, something that was supposed to happen for like a small little group of people, and I was supposed to be there, it started at 8. I was expecting to go back home at 10, you know, and it just ended up turning into something huge. And I hope you know what, I hate putting this thing in because I don't know if it messes with my laptop, but I'm going to try not to bump in and stuff like that. Okay, now here's the thing that I wanted to tell you. Now I don't know who's watching my channel. It could be a lot of people in my community. I don't know. But I'm going to put this out there because I just didn't like what happened next. When was it? It was like a day or two ago. I'm just horrible with my days. One day blends into the next day. But it was hitting around 10 o'clock. It must have been let me move this over here because it's like flashing. I'm getting annoyed with this camera thing. I don't even remember. Was it Friday or Saturday? It can't be. When was Halloween? I don't remember. Okay, so I think it was like Friday night. So let's just say it was Friday night, which was the very next day after this big party, right? I hear a knocking at my door at 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, who is it? I didn't open the door. I clearly saw like who it was because I looked through my peek hole, and it's this guy from the party. Right now, this guy, we're not like friends. It's more like an acquaintance slash neighbor, you know, and you know, say hi, what's up, you know, just chill, you know. But like, yeah, he came, and okay, I know you guys don't know me, but I don't let anybody in my apartment. No, I don't. The only people who come into my apartment is if they have to. Like, I had to move some things into my home, like, you know, but they know me. My home is like my safe haven away from the insanity of the world. I don't like anybody in my house, so I don't invite people over, not even my friends, okay? If I go hang out with them, it's because, you know, I'll go to you. But as far as my home, no, this is me and my family's home, and that's it. Maintenance people probably, you know, they come in here when they have to. That's all. Anyways, so yeah, this dude, he comes knocking at my door at 10 o'clock at night, and with his kid in a stroller. So I'm like, hello? And he was like, he was talking, and I'm like, I wasn't even trying to listen to what he was saying. I didn't care what he was saying. And but I'm like, well, it's kind of late here. I'm calling it a night. I'm like, I'm not dressed. I meant to say that I was in my PJs. So that kind of, I was like, damn it, why did I say that I'm not dressed? I meant that I'm like not appropriate to answer the door. I'm in my nightgown, and I'm not trying to let no one in my home. So they're like, why are you even here, dude? You know, and I don't know. I just did not like that. I think that he's gotten the wrong impression from me because like we were having like a good time at the party. Like, I don't know. Okay, let me just say this. People who are and this dude's in a relationship with someone, okay? this is a big time relationship. They got a kid together, like they're living together, like this, you know. And people who I know are in serious relationships, I'm more comfortable talking to their significant other, right? Because there's no worry that they're going to be attracted to me or try to hit on me. They're not going to, like, you know, it's none of that, none of that. I can be myself around, like, these guys because there's no, and plus people know me, I know I have children, but there was like a big chunk of time where I was living that straight lifestyle, but now I just don't feel connected to that straight lifestyle. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, I just don't find men attractive at all. I don't. When I look at them, like, you know, friends, yes, we're cool like that, but anything past that, it's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen, but, because you never know. That's one thing I've learned, like, you never know what's gonna happen around that corner. You never know. But yeah, as far as I see now, I'm not interested in dating anybody, but if I'm going to, it's not gonna be a man, you know? And I'm definitely not a homewrecker, like, come on. I don't know. Kinda like half wish that, like, people knew me, took the time to get to really know me and know that, you don't have to question anything from me. You know where my stance is and what's up with me. I'm not a homewrecker. In fact, I look down on homewreckers. And if you're especially thinking I'm going to play your game and be pulled in a nasty, disgusting, dirty mess of the side chick, no, you so far from the curb. You parked wrong. No, don't ever come to my house. Never, never. If you're not invited, you don't come to my house. That's number one. Number two, you don't come to my house with some ideas that something's going to happen with your kid. No, it's not going to happen. What else would he come over here at 10 o'clock at night? Hello? Do you not? No. And I don't know. It was really kind of like it made me set that. I don't want to say too much, and I'm not going to say what this job is that his girlfriend does, or girlfriend slash wife. Might as well be a wife because they got a family together and they're living together and they got a baby together. You know, she's half asleep, walking like a zombie because she works, like, I don't know, 50 hours a week where she works. And you're knocking at another female's door at 10 o'clock at night trying to get in. Now, I just want to be fair, like, oh, maybe he thought that it would be okay to come, like, chill, because I know that they're having issues. That's another thing, too. They're having issues, but, hey, that's not my problem. You need to go fix your own issues, but your issue is not at my front door. Your issue is back over there with your wife. You need to go back over there and figure it out. If you stay together, you stay together. If you don't, you don't. Hey, it's none of my business. And even if you weren't together, I'm not interested. I'm not, dude. And I think that person just, I don't know. You know what? I mean, I was drinking, and so, I don't know, like, I'm just super friendly with everybody, and I don't want to have to, like, be weird around people, like, and like, don't come near me, don't come near me. I'm just smiling and happy, and especially at a party, we're gonna have, like, a lot of fun. And I'm just being social with not just, I'm social with everybody in there, just having a goofy time. Most of the time, I'm within myself, like, I'm just goofy, having a whole lot of fun. But this dude, he came knocking at my door at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, no. And then, like, what's weird is that I'm gonna see this person again, and I cannot tell you what I'm gonna say. But if I feel comfortable enough to like speak up and say, dude, you know, you can't come to my door at I don't at 10 o'clock at night. That's number one, and number two, I don't have company. I don't. Just leave it at that, because it's just inappropriate. I don't know. I've been cheated on. I think everybody's been cheated on here and there. Like, if you're as old as I am, like, I guess you know, you have those experiences. They don't feel very good. And I'm definitely not the type of person who, like, oh, I was cheated on, I'm just gonna do it to other people. It's okay. It's not okay. I think it's disgusting. I think it's nasty. I think that you're really a messed up person for, like, especially if there's children involved here. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my moral system. It's not even about morality. It's what makes me it's like what makes me feel the way that I feel. I it makes even the thought of it, even that person who I didn't let in, like the fact that you're at my door, that made me feel like ugh, like dirty, like I did something wrong. Like, no, dude. And I didn't even open that door, I didn't lock it. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Like, I gotta go. You gotta go. Anyways, so that's that. I just thought that was really weird. Oh, okay. So lately, um, lately, I've been thinking, this is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was a little girl. You know, I always wanted to write a book. And it's so weird because I knew for like a big, seriously, when I was a little girl, I've always thought about writing a novel, like either like a novel, and and I used to be like a big reader, and for years I just have not been a big reader, but that doesn't mean that the desire to write a book is not there. And it's just really funny because I knew like for a big chunk, which is the majority of my life, that I wouldn't write a book, but I would eventually. And I've just really been thinking, throwing the idea around lately, and just really thinking about it. Oh my God, I'm so hungry right now. It just hit me. My stomach went like crunched up. It was like, I need to go eat something. I haven't eaten. It's 1:39 and I haven't even eaten breakfast or lunch or any snacks. So I'm gonna see what I have. I have to go grocery shopping. So yeah, I've been thinking. I have like a story that I want to tell. I'm not going to mention it at all. Not even a hint. But yeah, I've been seriously considering writing a book lately, and probably like in a couple of years you're gonna see my face in the back of a book up there somewhere. I don't know how well it's gonna do. Perhaps it won't do well at all. Maybe I'll only sell 10. Maybe I'll only sell 20. Who knows? Doesn't matter. But it's always been a goal, an eventual goal since I've been a child, that it will happen, and I think that time has come. So yeah, that's something that I'm thinking about. Not thinking I'm going to do, but I've been thinking a lot to get my mind prepared for doing that. So doing that, and what else is there to share? It's really, Halloween was like it was really great fun, but I am really happy that it's over. Oh my God, the night that I got like super, let me tell you, the night I came from the party that I mentioned earlier, I came home at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I had to get up mad early, because it's midday, so I had to do what I have to do, right? Then I had like a 10 o'clock shopping date with someone, and I don't even know how I did it, how I got 2 hours of sleep, and then we went shopping for my son's Halloween costume, but we had to like go all the way out to Somerville, and I couldn't find the costume. They ran out of the costume that I wanted. So then we went all the way downtown Boston. Can I tell you the line? I swear to God, the line was out the door all the way down the street. And they were only letting people in like 10 at a time. So 10 would leave or whatever. Like 5 or 10 would leave, and then they would let 10 in. People were like seriously doing last minute. Can't blame them. I was doing the same thing. But we were like, we don't have time for this. I have to go pick up my son from at his bus stop at 3 o'clock. So we had to go all the way back to Somerville. Now this is not remotely close. This is like a long ride back. But I was so grateful that this friend did that for me. Her and her mom, like yeah. So I went back there and I got him the not the costume that I wanted to get, but he was a zombie doctor, a surgeon. He was a respectable surgeon, and he got attacked by a zombie. So now he himself is a surgeon zombie. He didn't want to wear the mask, so I put like blood splatters on his face, a little blood smush there, and then I darkened his eyes out so it looks like he doesn't sleep or nothing. He looks really good. And then like he had his medical cap on and his gloves and like the whole costume. You guys seen it. So it was really fun. And then we did like the Tobin community. Okay, that's not where. Alright, it's alright. It's alright. I did the Tobin community trick-or-treat run. So basically you had to go through all the stores in the strip because you can go trick-or-treating there. I live in the city, so this is how we do it. And I also did some, we went to Brookline and a few places too. So there's like houses out there and stuff like that. So it was right in the back of us. So oh, but anyway, so yeah, we did the Tobin community run, and he was one of the first 10 to finish it. So he won a $20 Stop and Shop gift certificate. So he's gonna buy a lot of candy, a lot of popcorn, a lot of cookies with his probably like a lot of Slim Jims. He's gaga over Slim Jims. It's like his thing. So okay, I'm just gonna wrap that up. Oh my God, it's 23 minutes and 35 seconds long. But yeah, that is the summation of what happened. Oh, can I just add this one more thing? So, oh yeah, so on Halloween Day, I also took my son to the community children's party, right? It was actually a really lot of fun. They really did, there was like traditional games that they played, like you hang donuts on a stick and then they have to like eat all the donuts. They didn't do like the water apple dunking thing, but they did like just many different games, and we decorated masks and stuff like that. But okay, so anyways, the friend that I mentioned in my last diary confessions video, not my ex-girlfriend, but my ex-friend, so weird. Like, doesn't anybody have like shame? You know what I mean? So she goes like this. She was like, "Oh, Ramona, can I tell you something?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like I said, I'm nice to everyone. It doesn't matter, right? I'm like, "Yeah. So what's going on?" She said something that I would never admit to. She was like, "Yeah, well, I don't have any friends, so nobody's like really listening to." Nobody really wants to listen to me, and I don't have anybody to listen to. So can I just tell you, like some gossip? I'm like, really? Like in my head, I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, sure. And she goes like this. She was like, you see that woman over there? And I'm like, yeah. It was like a grandmother type woman. And she was there with her grandchildren and actually her adult son and the adult son's girlfriend, wife, whatever, I don't know. She was like, yeah, well, I just asked her, hey, do you mind if my daughter and your granddaughter take a picture together? And then the woman had said, actually, I do mind. Actually, I do mind. No, you can't take a picture. I'd rather not. And then I go like this, I'm like, well, why would she say that? She's like, oh, you know, like, people don't really like me. They think that, you know, I'm like a lot of drama. In my head, I'm like, because you are drama. Anyways, so she was like, yeah, there was like this thing about, you know, her, I don't know, like, her grandchildren's, mother, like, I don't know, there's like, we have like a little tip with each other, so the grandmother was like, I don't want anything to do with that. I don't want my granddaughter's picture up on your post. That's just gonna cause issues. I don't want anything. So yes, I do mind. You can't have a picture with my granddaughter, my grandbaby. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know what? I mean, I know I mentioned her like often, but it just still blows my mind. You know, like, I think like the reason why I mention her is because like she's still in my presence, like she's still a part of my life. It's not something that I want, but we still live in close, what's that word I was thinking about? Like, close quarters. Like, she lives in my community, so we go to the same functions and stuff like that. So I still have stories to tell about her and stuff like that. But that was just like, come on. Like, if I didn't have any friends, I wouldn't be going and that's not even the embarrassing thing. But it's just like, if I didn't have any friends because nobody likes me because of the drama I bring, I'm not admitting that. No, I'm not. Especially to an ex-friend, me, who else doesn't want to really have anything to do with me? Like, come on, that's like, is that weird? If somebody clearly, okay, and then I think that it's kind of funny because, like, she put pictures of, when we went to Latin night, and she put, like, all these pictures, and she puts them up, and I was on Facebook, right, and I'm like, why are you putting things up on Facebook? I blocked you, like, why would you put a picture of us, like, you're blocked from my Facebook, girl, like, they still putting a picture up. But I've noticed that she stopped asking me to unblock her, because she knows I'm not going to unblock you. I'll be nice and stuff like that, but other than that, no. So, yeah. Now we're running 27 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm going to wrap it up for realsies. Take another drag. I'm going to get going. Mwah, mwah, love everybody. And so, yeah, and I also want to say thanks, Estrella, to you as well. I'm really, like, enjoying that present. I put it back in here because, like I said, I want to put it up on my wall in my bedroom, so. Oh, my back is killing me. I'm going to let you go now. Bye.